Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin. I've got my EXO shirt on because today's video is very special. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how this is gonna work. Um, Today is my 1 year anniversary with EXO. It is my 1 year EXO-versary. A year ago, I posted my first ever reaction to EXO. It was called Vocal Coach Tries to React to EXO, but Gets Distracted. It's still one of the most popular videos on my channel. I'm nervous. I haven't watched it since I posted it a year ago. But I never expected this one reaction to kind of completely, I'm sorry, CBX. They just fell. I never expected this one reaction to like completely change the direction of my channel, to change my life, to become my most favorite artist. It's been a ride, y'all. So I want to kind of give you a little backstory about how EXO happened. I have a good friend named Manon. You may have seen her in my comments. She goes by Manny on YouTube. And a year ago, I was mostly reacting to Dreamcatcher, Mamamoo. I was really trying to focus more on like the groups with the big vocals because I was doing this whole like vocal coach reacts things, which I did go to school for music for obviously for vocal performance and songwriting. I used to vocal coach for kids and for old people. Like we would go to nursing homes and volunteer and help with like rehab and stuff. And just, it was a fun activity to keep them occupied and busy. It was all volunteer work. But I also used to vocal coach for kids, specifically with Special Olympics and kids with disabilities. So that's kind of my like vocal coaching background. I have had clients also like on a one-to-one situation. So yeah, I did have experience with vocal coaching. It's not something I do any longer because I got a job in IT and it's full-time and I'm super busy. I just don't have time. But anyway, in the beginning of my channel, I was focusing mostly on like the groups with the big vocals, like Mamamoo, and I still love them so much. But my friend Manny said, "Hey, like, I'm surprised you've never reacted to EXO." And I just kind of ignored her. I was like, I don't really like boy groups. I assumed that all boy groups were just, going to sound like Justin Bieber or One Direction or something like that. And it's just really not, it wasn't a direction I wanted my channel to go in, but like she wouldn't leave it alone. She was like, "Hey, no, I think you would really like EXO," which is funny because she's not even like a huge exo-l. She used to live in Korea and she followed their career. She just thought I would really like them. And so she didn't give up. So if you see her in the comments, you can thank her or you can hate her regardless of whether you like me or not. I don't care because I love EXO. And if it wasn't for her, I probably would have discovered them eventually. But yeah, so thank you so much, Manny. So yeah, today I'm going to be reacting to my first ever EXO reaction. I am in a much better place now than I was in the previous couple months, like mentally. So it should be fun. I'm going to try to have some self-love and not just be super critical and awkward of myself because it's always super awkward to watch yourself and listen to yourself, especially a full video. I don't know why I'm a YouTuber. Honestly, I don't love attention, which is why I studied songwriting. And when I would perform, I would always be hiding like behind a piano or I don't know, it's just awkward. I'm just here for the music. I wanted to discover new artists, but then people started watching. So here I am, 50,000, 51,000 subscribers later. I appreciate every single one of you who has been here for EXO or SHINee or Girls' Generation or Red Velvet or Mamamoo, Dreamcatcher, whatever you subscribed for and stuck around for. Thank you so much. But EXO, I think, is to blame for like a big majority of my channel growth, which I don't really care about numbers and stuff like that, but It's obvious I've reacted to EXO the most. I have 155 videos in my EXO playlist. I love them so much. So I'm going to stop talking. I just felt like this video needed a little bit of a longer introduction because it's going to be a very special video. It's going to be cringe. It might get emotional. We'll see what happens, but thank you for being a part of my journey. I'm going to watch this video for the first time since I posted it on November 5th of last year. Should be interesting. Let's go. All right, y'all. This is where it all began. That brick wall behind me is obviously a green screen. If you look at my skin and like the outline of my hair and stuff, you can see a little bit of green from that. My skin looks super smooth and airbrushed because that camera I was using had like a beauty filter like built in and I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So I just always looked airbrushed. There's a piano behind me with a wobbly lamp that's just sitting on it. For light. I don't know. I don't miss this setup at all. But yeah, this is my first time watching this since I posted it last year. So let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin. I'm a singer, songwriter, and vocal coach.
No.
I studied vocal performance and songwriting at Berklee College of Music and in Boston. Already, I feel like my voice is different. Maybe that's just how I sound on recording, but I feel like back here, I was like, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin. And I was like very soft spoken. And now I'm just like, bitch, it's an EXO reaction. Let's go. I definitely feel more confident in myself now. Today is a group that I haven't ever heard of before. I've never reacted to them on this channel.
Ooh.
They're called EXO or EXO.
EXO.
All I know is that they're a boy group or a male group.
Yes. They are men.
I don't know if they're younger or older, so they're male. And,
they're older.
Yeah, it's been requested a lot, and I'm ready for it. So if you're new,
No, you're not. You are not ready for it.
Every day, I would. Love
You were
to have
never
here.
ready for it.
And let's get into the reaction.
Oh God.
Okay, so this is Love Shot. The video actually has 330.
Why did I start with Love Shot? Like, the only thing worse I could have done was start with the Eve dance practice. Like, Love Shot? Really? Also, gas was super cheap back then. $1.47? What? Where's that at?
33 million views at the time of me looking at this, which is awesome because 3 is a very creative and expressive number in numerology.
What?
So I'm expecting this to be very
I must have been going through a phase back then with numerology.
This is Love Shot.
All right, let's go.
Ooh, they do look a little bit older.
You're still older than all of them, though, girl. Baekhyun! Ooh! Wait, you're not going to comment about Baekhyun and the red leather pants? Seriously? Chen! Ugh.
I like his voice. His
yeah,
voice
you
is
still
very
do.
Forward.
Yep.
And the placement is very much nasal, and so he's kind of getting like a thinner sound.
Yes. You still love his voice. He's one of your favorite vocalists, like in all of K-pop.
Yeah, but it's very pretty.
Yes. No lies so far.
Yeah, I was expecting like he's gonna be really good at like higher falsettos.
Yes, he's the king. Kai!
And his voice is the exact opposite. It's darker and it's more in the throat.
And sexy.
Those two together, back to back especially, it sounds really dynamic and it sounds really cool.
Yeah, we never got a Chen Kai duet. I feel robbed because their voices do complement each other so well. Bed squeaking
Plus, they're all
sound.
very handsome, so that doesn't hurt.
I said they're very handsome as soon as Schumann came on the screen. Some things don't change. Yes, we love Schumann's visuals.
Plus, they're all very handsome, so that doesn't hurt.
Yes. Kai.
Okay.
You're not gonna comment about the dance
It's
move?
groovy. It's sexy.
That's all you're gonna say. It's sexy. They're literally backing it up, and you're just gonna say it's sexy.
It's groovy. It's sexy.
See, I should have been more gay. Like, I feel... Oh, hi, Chaniel. He's so cute. I feel like I was still guarded a little bit. Like, my full personality hadn't came out yet. Literally came out of the closet. It was my first EXO reaction. I was going in cautious, is what I'll say. But I think my reactions now are better because I'm just more... Like, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care if what I say people are going to think is weird. I just say what I mean and mean what I say. So now I would just be like, ooh, they're sexy. Yeah, back it up. Yes. Oh, throwing money away. Rude.
First of all, if you're throwing money away,
Oh my
go ahead
God.
and just burn your money. I can give you like my address.
I love how we think the same. It's only been a year. I'm obviously the same person, but like now I got a PO box. So they could send the money to my PO box.
You can send it to me. I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Those
Not a
album
good look.
giveaways aren't cheap.
Oh,
Aw.
he's very handsome. Who's that?
Which one? Which one are we talking
Who's
about?
that in the middle?
That's
Squatting.
Chaniel.
He's very handsome.
Yes, he is very
Actually, they all
handsome.
are.
Chaniel is very handsome, very talented. Obviously, back then I didn't even know his name, but like,
But I'm trying not to.
it's okay. Just give
I'm
into
trying
it.
to focus on the music and the vocals, but
Girl, that only lasted for like 5 minutes. Suho! You're not even going to talk about Suho? Really? Oh.
oh,
I still get goosebumps every time he does that "Where is Love" with the little cry on the end, but let's see what Austin last year said about that.
oh, I like his voice a lot too.
You still do. He's your number one, always has been, always will be number one ult in EXO. He's literally behind me right now with the penguin over there. I've been Kyungsoo stan since day one, Dandini since day one, always will be. Obviously, I have multiple ults now. I pretty much ult every single person in EXO because it's my favorite group of all time. But Kyungsoo is first. Kyungsoo is number one. Always has been. And this is the moment I fell in love with his voice.
He had a lot more like bellyache in his voice, and when he was releasing those notes, it was like on a cry.
I was feeling something. I think his voice was doing things. Like, his voice is very sexy. I was awkwardly playing with the string of my hoodie. Like, Sir Austin needs to calm down.
In his voice, and when he was releasing those notes, it was like on a cry.
Yes,
And
Kyungsoo's
so
voice
it
is
was-
sexy. We know.
Yeah, I think his voice is my favorite.
It
so
still
far.
is. Well, him and Kai are
guy
your
right
favorite vocalists.
Oh, I just love that how he releases that note.
Ooh! Oh. I think the ult was when I saw Chaniel's body, but I just didn't want to say anything because I was trying to focus on the music. But now I'll say he looks good in that video behind the scenes of them in the elevator. Oh. I kind of want to react to all of my EXO reactions, the old ones, because this is funny. Baekhyun front and center where he belongs.
What is this?
Look at how good Chen and Schumann look. They're doing that, like, pelvic move, though.
What is this?
Ooh!
Excuse me. I need a drink.
That was red Kool-Aid, I think.
All right, I'm gonna rewind to this, and now that I'm not as thirsty,
That was before I had the thirst aid
I
kit.
think I missed something.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yep, you're in for it. I think that oh man was the moment when I realized that this group was incredible. And gonna be a problem.
Okay, so this is the problem.
Oh,
You can't be this visually appealing and sound this good.
True.
And have just like a cinematic video going on and
true.
like read captions at the same time. I can't.
Which is why they're one of the most legendary groups of all times. Literally. Okay. There's a reason why EXO is like legendary and iconic.
Do all of that at once. And so the visuals are definitely grabbing my attention, and it's
Yes.
pulling my focus away from everything else. So,
Yes.
sorry, not sorry.
That's okay. I still don't know what Love Shot is about. I don't think I've ever read the lyrics to Love Shot. It is what it is.
It's just, this is why I typically don't react. Well, usually boy groups are not a problem, but this is like,
Lie. That's the first lie I told.
they're not usually this in your face.
Boy groups are always a problem, and now I react to a ton of boy groups. I still stand by like EXO being the sexiest and the most in your face, though.
Like, they're not usually this in your face with the sex appeal.
Yeah.
Except for Wonho.
He's not a boy group, though. Wonho's a solo artist. I still love him.
This is, yeah, it's pretty sexy.
Yeah. Notice the first time I talked about how beautiful they are, it was when Schumann was on the screen. And the second time I talk about how sexy they are, Schumann was also on the screen. So obviously Schumann, I didn't realize how much I loved Schumann until like months later after On Sweet Time and he came back and
This is, yeah, it's pretty sexy.
yes, it is.
He's my favorite.
He still is. Ooh,
Who's that?
that's Sehun. You love him too.
Okay, sorry, it's still too early for me to have a favorite.
No, you were right the first time. Trust your instinct. Always trust your intuition. Kyungsoo is my favorite, was my favorite, always has been my favorite. It's okay.
Okay, sorry, it's still too early for me to have a favorite.
There's a difference between having a favorite and being a toxic solo stan. You can have your favorite girl, but you gotta love all 9 of them.
Ooh! That high note.
Yeah.
And he slid into it too. With,
Oh my god.
not like that. He slid up to the note. There we go.
See, sometimes that was funny, like when I would accidentally say stupid stuff because like I was still trying not to offend anybody. Now I just don't care. That was kind of funny and awkward though. If I would have said, "Oh, he slid into it," now I would have just been like, "That's what she said."
Not like that. He slid up to the note. There we
Stupid.
go. And sorry. This reaction.
They got me flustered.
They're getting me flustered. I apologize.
Oh my god. I'm literally the same person I was a year ago. Now I'm just more loud.
Yes.
That's it. Ugh.
Yep. Oh, and Obsession. That is the next one that I requested. So I'm just gonna.
Why did I do Love Shot and Obsession for my first ever EXO reaction? I was setting myself up to like be shook. I should have done like Tempo and I don't know, Call Me Baby maybe Coco Bop, I don't know, but these two songs back to back for your first ever EXO reaction, it's too much. I had no chance of survival. Roll right into it. I wonder what I thought about Obsession the first time. I don't know if I liked it. Did I like it?
Ooh, okay.
Because it's different. I love it, but I don't know if I liked
the
it.
sound.
I don't know if I liked it back then. Iconic Baekhyun.
Okay.
Wait, you lick around my ears. Wait, I've never read these lyrics either. You lick around my ears while I'm asleep. What the hell are these lyrics?
Hey.
I've never paid attention to the lyrics.
I don't think so.
Ooh, Chen. Ugh. I'm so annoyed I didn't say anything about X Suho. I'm gonna wait until the end of the video to be sure, but like I love Suho, especially X Suho. I've got his little doll up here. Suho was my second ult in EXO. I love him so much. And I remember when I first started reacting to EXO, I remember getting comments about not recognizing Suho after I did all the guides and stuff and like not paying attention to Suho. And I remember getting comments like that. And I think Suho is just that member that kind of like creeps up on you and stuff. Like I didn't actually like fall in love with Suho until I did his solo album and his live performances and his been through stage. Like, it's sad. I think a lot of reactors just don't notice Suho because he's just such a gentleman, and a lot of times he's in the back. He's not in your face and aggressive like some of the other members. So like you gotta, you know, but as soon as you recognize Suho, as soon as you start learning about him, it's bunnies in for life, and that's where I ended up. So I'm not sorry about it. I just wish I would have recognized him sooner.
I don't think so. Oh!
That Sehun is iconic.
Oh. Okay, I've seen that little dance scene before.
K-pop Prince.
There's a YouTuber named K-pop Prince.
Yes.
Shout out to K-pop Prince if you haven't seen him.
He's
go
my
check out his channel.
friend.
He has really good reactions. He reacts to a lot of girl groups and stuff that I react to.
Yes.
He's got that dance scene as part of his intro.
Man, I need to react to girl groups more. I feel bad. I used to react to girl groups all the time. Like, I would post a Dreamcatcher or a Mamamoo video every single day. And now it's like a lot of boy groups. I feel bad because I still love those groups so much. But, like, I'm currently on this, like, NCT, EXO. Well, the EXO rabbit hole is endless. But, like, right now I'm discovering like 17 and the boys and NC. It's just a lot.
Right here, yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, I watched K-pop Prince for a long time before I started my reaction channel, and I remember seeing this intro, but I never once was interested. Like, I never wanted to know what the song was. I never cared. That's how much I didn't care about boy groups. I just didn't care. But now, like, ooh, this is iconic.
Oh. There's a lot going on with the
What are you going to say about
too.
Sehun? What are you going to say about Sehun? Yes.
This is a completely different sound.
Talk about
Is this the
Chanyeol's
same
talent.
group?
Talk about Chanyeol's talent. Come on. This is like one of the most iconic rap verses of any K-pop songs.
This is a completely different sound.
Yes, EXO doesn't
Is
have a
this the same
sound.
group?
EXO can do whatever they want.
Oh, beautiful harmonies.
Beautiful Sehun.
Oh, but that's so catchy.
You're not going to talk about Sehun sitting on that throne being gorgeous?
Oh, but that's so catchy. I like his hair.
Baekhyun always has good hair. Oh, Sehun. Oh.
Yeah, I think he was my favorite.
Wait, you think who was your favorite? You think Sehun was your favorite? This is news to me. When did I think Sehun was my favorite? I love Sehun, but did I just confuse Sehun for Kyungsoo because Kyungsu's not in Obsession? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, I think he was my favorite.
No. Sehun is my favorite. My favorite maknae that's ever existed, but... Okay, talk about Suho's
Oh,
voice.
this is what I like.
Oh!
I love their beautiful, like, R&B vocals.
Okay, so I talked about his vocals. I just didn't know who he was, obviously.
Oh, this is what I like. I love their beautiful, like, R&B vocals.
Yeah, we love Suho. Chen!
Or wait, no, he was my favorite vocalist.
Oh my god, they're all your favorite. Shut up. I was confused because Kyungsoo wasn't here, but Chen is one of my favorite vocalists, so this is overwhelming.
I don't think so. I love this.
I'm such a nerd. Oh, that harmony. Okay, this reaction doesn't suck.
Okay, sorry. I'm confused. What is this group? Are they... Because I'm getting like R&B vocals that are
Why you gotta
incredible.
put a
I'm getting
label
beautiful
on it?
harmonies, really aggressive rap, but then there's like sex appeal everywhere.
Yes.
And Love Shot was like a super catchy bop.
Uh-huh.
And this is like a super catchy, like, but very dark.
Why you gotta put a label on it? EXO is EXO. They don't... See, I was young. I was naive. I didn't know. I thought that they had to be one thing. I hadn't discovered EXO's discography yet. They literally can do whatever they want, and it's always amazing.
Just grimy. Who is this group for? I feel like this
It's
is
for
gonna be aimed
everybody.
at a little bit older audience, like people
Yeah.
my age, maybe like
Eh.
mid-20s and 30s. I definitely don't feel like this is like a boy group aimed at teens. Like,
Yeah, see, I still had that misconception that boy groups were all just like Hanson, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, young girls like who are 14, 15, freaking out, jumping up and down. EXO has some fans like that, and like they're super annoying on Twitter. But a lot of the EXO fans are like older, like in their 20s, in college, in high school. Like in high school, yeah, they have some high school fans, but I meant like a lot of EXO fans grew up with them. Like they're around the same age as EXO members, which is like late 20s, early 30s. But I mean, EXO are global superstars. So like my mom's an EXO fan and she's like in her 50s. So
like this isn't like your typical K-pop group.
I was
So
kind
let
of
me know,
narrow-minded.
have these guys been around?
I thought they
a
had to
little
do
bit
one
longer?
thing.
Is it okay? Is my reaction okay? Like, are you supposed
It's
to be
all
this
right. It's not
thirsty?
great.
Are the gays here for EXO or?
Yes, the gays
'Cause,
are.
I am, but
See, this reaction is okay. There's like little sparks of me that are like coming out, literally of the closet. But like I feel like my personality here was like at 25%. And now my personality in my reaction videos is much closer to who I am in real life. In real life, I'm kind of a mess. Like, I'm loud, I'm annoying, um, and I feel like my reactions are a little bit more genuine now. Back here, I was trying to be sweet and nice and like not offend anybody. And like, I am sweet and nice, and I always try not to offend anybody, and I'm still that person. But like, now I'm just so much more true to like myself, and it's the internet. People are going to get mad regardless of what you say. So like, I just don't care. Oh, beautiful. I was so nervous. There's a lot going on vocally. You didn't even talk about Suho and the baby oil? Look at this man. Ugh. Ugh. There's a lot going on vocally, and if I was Bunny Zen, like, listen, if I was a Bunny Zen watching this reaction, I understand. If you thumbed down this reaction because I didn't talk about Suho at all, I totally understand. They all have different vocal like tones and textures to their voices, so they do. They all have unique voices. I just saw Kai's nipple. I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. Yeah, that's okay. exo-l's love long videos. I might react to their live performances in the future and break that down a little bit more. That's most of what you've done, honestly. I love EXO's live performances. But I might react to their live performances in the future and break that down a little bit more. Yep, they're performance kings. Ooh, okay. What'd you think about that? Oh, Becky and Candy EXO monster. I wasn't ready for it. Yeah, that was... I didn't know what was in store. Okay, so more of that. I'm probably going to react to more EXO on this channel because... I think I posted an EXO reaction like literally the next day. And it went hard and fast. That's what she said. They're very good to look at. Their vocals are very good. Both of those songs were super catchy. Oh, you liked Obsession? I'm going to go back and listen to both of those songs, well, watch both of those songs again to listen to the song and musically for educational purposes. Bitch. Yeah. That was a lie. I didn't go back and rewatch the music video. I did when I was editing it, but most of the time when I listen to music, it's just through Apple Music. I hadn't seen the Love Shot music video in a long time before today. I was just making a joke about how sexy they are. Ha ha. And musically for educational purposes. No other reasons. But leave me some comments. You're
let me know
stupid.
more about the group. Yeah. Let me know if you want to see more EXO on this channel.
They do.
Gladly look at them some more.
Yes.
And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Okay, bye. Okay, that reaction was honestly not that bad. I was expecting it to be worse. I was expecting it to be like super fake. Because I remember in the early days of my channel, I was just trying to make everybody happy. Like, I was enjoying the music. It was all my like authentic opinions and stuff, but I was very careful. I remember I used to speak like very slowly. I still talk slow, but that's because like I'm dumb and I'm from the Midwest. But I remember being super sensitive and like not wanting to piss anybody off. And now I'm just like, it is what it is. But honestly, that reaction wasn't that bad. I didn't know who they were, obviously, and I didn't know that my entire life was about to change. It wasn't that bad, honestly. I could have, I obviously could have talked more about some of the members. Like, I didn't talk that much about Kai or Schumann or Suho. I was definitely very focused on Chen, but, like, that's what he deserves. He's an incredible vocalist. Very focused on Baekhyun's vocals. Again, incredible vocalist. Obsessed with Kyungsoo since the very beginning. Nothing has changed. I think that was pretty good. For like my first reaction, you could tell that I was genuinely into it. But I was also nervous. So, happy 1 year anniversary to me. I don't remember the exact date I became an exo-l. It wasn't on this reaction. Because after this reaction, like, I liked them, but like it was still too early. I don't think I became an exo-l until I listened to, was it Coco Bop maybe? Call Me Baby, I think. I think it was Call Me Baby. Yeah, I miss Tao. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my reaction today. It was definitely different.
Definitely a little bit longer than a normal music video reaction, but I had fun. I wasn't too mean to myself. I feel like I was honest. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know about my journey. Are you proud of me from like not knowing who they are to like being a huge exo-l? Or I don't know, did you hate my videos from the beginning and you're still here just to leave a thumbs down and you don't really watch? You just like screen capture my videos and then post clips out of context on Twitter to make me look like an awful person, but really you're just bored and have nothing else to do? Or are you like one of the nice people who are the 99.9%? Or are you a fixo? I love my fixos. They were the very first group that came out to support me. Fun fact, I thought that all EXO fans were called fixos. I didn't know what an exo-l was. I just kept getting a bunch of comments like, we love you, love from the fixos. And so I thought that EXO's fandom was called fixo for like a month. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.